The U9MD boys, St. Mary's Rock, hit the ice at the PRC looking to dazzle their home crowd as the season approaches its conclusion. Standing in their way today are the North Middlesex Junior Stars, who picked up a come-from-behind 6-5 win over St. Mary's on February 28th. Puck drop is next on 519 Sports. Puck will be played into the right corner of the St. Mary's end. Cycled up the wall, held in on the right wing by the Stars. Goes up the right side boards. Long shot, and they score! Philip Rollins with a long shot, and it finds a way through, and the Junior Stars take an early 1-0 lead just 23 seconds in. Puck cycled down. Brown going out in front. Puck in the blue paint. They're whacking away, and they score! Zach Bess rips home the rebound, and he ties the game at 1 apiece for the Rock. Moved out by Rollins. Rollins works in, gets around his man, gets a shot and scores! Philip Rollins dekes through the defense, and he fires it home to put the Junior Stars ahead by a goal. Puck gets up to the North Middlesex line. It's played back the other way. A steal here working in his Hemstock. He gets a shot. Rebound pops out on the doorstep, but reaching out to cover that is Muller with a good save and able to reel in the rebound. In the other way now by the Junior Stars. Reed through center with a burst of speed. Gets into the Rock end. Reed, a shot stopped by Everett Douglas. A quick rush for Reed, but Douglas able to make a big save, keeping it a 1-goal game. Clark gets it over the St. Mary's line. Nash Clark working in, gets a shot. That hits off a body in front. Clark with a rebound. Chance in front, they score! Russell Rossiter finds a rebound and puts it into an open net. Goes along the right side boards. Hemstock can't quite keep it in. Now maybe a shorthanded break for Hodgins. Hodgins getting into the St. Mary's zone, and a great defensive play by Van Weeren to cut that off. Kept in the Junior Star zone along the left side boards. This work down in front. Bouncing puck right on the doorstep. Gets a shot. They score! Landon McIntosh rips home the rebound, and the Rock are back within 1. Harrison grabs it. Pass in front. Best can't quite settle for a shot. Best throws it in front. Chance on goal. Stop! And it's held by Muller. Great chance here for the St. Mary's power play, but Muller able to stop it and hang on. Harrison trying to clear that out. Now it's moved into center. Maybe a 2-on-1 here for the Rock. Carried over the line, working in. There's a backhand shot. They score! Jacobs Wambag ties the game for St. Mary's with a power play goal as he backhands it by Muller, and we're tied at 3. Out in front, long shot will miss Reed as it comes to him. Goes to the right side boards now. Reed in front, long shot by Rollins, he scores! Philip Rollins gets another, and he restores a 1-goal lead for the Junior Stars. Carter Van Weeren takes it over the Junior Stars blue line, shoots and scores! Carter Van Weeren rips it home, and he ties the game at 4 apiece. Goal. Puck worked up into center. Harrison over the North Middlesex line. Harrison driving in, gets a break. Harrison in, backhand scores! Riker Harrison, a brilliant move, and he puts the Rock ahead by a goal. Up into neutral ice. Rollins getting it over the St. Mary's line. Rollins working in. Rollins around his man. Gets in. Chance scores! Philip Rollins tucks it by the pad of Becker, and the Junior Stars have tied it at 5. Draw one by St. Mary's. Billier up at the point. A long shot. Scores! Max Billier! A shot from the point sails into the top corner, and St. Mary's is back ahead 6-5. Face-off won by St. Mary's off a tie-up to the point. Van Weeren, a long shot, tipped in front, rebound pops out, quick shot, scores! Ben Hemstock pots the rebound, and And the Rock are up 7-5. Rollins pushes it up through center. Fired the other way for Hemstock. Hemstock fires this towards an open net, and he scores! Ben Hemstock makes it a 3-goal St. Mary's lead with an empty netter. Brown tied up, puck pops to the point. Thrown down in front. Brown with a chance all alone. Brown gets a shot, scores! Jackson Brown goes forehand to backhand, and he makes it a 9-5 St. Mary's lead with an absolute beauty. The U9 MD boys, St. Mary's Rock, have their offense explode in the third period for a big 9-5 win over the North Middlesex Junior Stars. We caught up with members of the St. Mary's Rock after the game.
Hi, my name's Landon, and I love playing here in St. Mary's because I love winning tournaments here. Hi, my name's Jacob, and I love playing in St. Mary's hockey because I get to play with my friends.
Hi, my name is McLean Ross, and I like to play hockey because I get to play with my friends.
My name is Jackson. I like to play hockey because I like scoring goals and winning tournaments.
Hi, my name is Ben, and I like winning tournaments in St. Mary's.
Hi, my name's Everett. I like winning tournaments and winning games.
Hi, my name's Jack Becker. I just like playing goalie and just winning tournaments.
Hi, my name's Max, and I like scoring goals and winning tournaments.
Hi, my name's Riker. I like scoring game winners and playing with my friends.
Hi, my name's Brody, and I like scoring goals.
Hi, my name's Catelyn, and I like playing with my friends.
Hi, my name's Zach, and I like winning tournaments.
Hi, my name's Carter, and I like playing defense.
They all work hard. They all good work ethic. A couple of things we've really pushed this year is never give up in purpose, and they do it all very well. They all seem to come together as a team early on in the season, and we've had great success.